All right, this is the same video, but this is just like the part 2 of it. This is in reference to the first one. I kind of got, you know, disturbed because I got people who keep trying to buy my car, but I'm like, no, I ain't selling this one. But anyway, moving back to what I was saying, you know, about people, you know, just being in their feelings, man. I mean, you know, why be in your feelings over a situation like this? And this particular individual is talking about being a business owner themselves. So what happens if an employee that's supposed to be running your business make that same mistake, and then it costs you a great deal of money in the long haul? Then what? You gotta, if you're gonna be a business person, then you're gonna have to think like a business person. You gotta have your mind already set there. You know what I'm saying? You can't be sitting around here acting childish or, you know, being in your feelings because a mistake was made on your part, and then now you mad at the person that caught the mistake. You know what I'm saying? It don't work like that. I mean, you got to look at it from both ways. What if you were on the other side of that fence and an employee made this mistake in your business and another employee caught that mistake and they saved your business a great deal of money? Come on now, you gotta people, everybody, period. This ain't even a black, white, no race thing. This is an all race thing here, you know? People gotta stop being in their fucking feelings and stop being so damn selfish all the time. Stop thinking about your fucking self all the time and think about the whole overview of the issue. Think it all the way through and clarify your thoughts. You know what I'm saying? You can't just sit here and just be one set mind on your feelings, you know what I'm saying, and what you feeling at the moment. Because I didn't deserve to, you know, just be ignored, or, you know, like, you know, you should have, it should have been a normal thing between you and I. You know, you if anything, you could have been like, you know, Rodney, I appreciate you caught that mistake, you saved our ass, you know, or something. But instead you wanted to be in your feelings and be on some I'm gonna ignore him type of shit, like that I'm supposed to care about it. I'm just calling you out on it. But I really don't care, to be honest with you. Because at the end of the day, if you choose to still work with me, it's going to be the same thing. If I find a mistake, I'm calling it out. And if you ever find a mistake that I made, I expect it to be called out. Because, I mean, I'm not trying to get the company in trouble. That's the way I think. I don't think in reference of just you or me. I think in reference of the whole company as a whole. Because if too many mistakes keep getting made at this company or any company, and it costs the company a great deal of money, guess who they're gonna let go first? Guess what employees they're gonna let go first? So, would you be in your feelings then? Then you and somebody else or anybody else that's going through the same crap will be like, well, they should have caught it from the get-go. They should have caught it. You know, then we wouldn't be in this predicament. Companies run by how much money they make. This is what they run by. They run by how much money they make. So therefore, you know, you regular employees like me and like other employees that I work with need to be more responsible, need to watch what they're doing. You know, if you don't catch your mistakes and somebody else catch them, then you need to just own up to the fact that you made that mistake. Plain and simple. Don't get mad at somebody because they caught the mistake and it fell on you because you was the one that made the mistake. You know, you know, if you're gonna be a business person, you got to get your mind, you got to get your head in the game, you know, because you got to think business, man, for real. You got to think business. I'm a businessman. I may have not got my business all the way up and going right now, but I think business anyway. That's all day on my mind. That's the reason why I'm the way I am. That's the reason why when I catch stuff, it's instantly reported, because it has to be reported. Because if it don't get reported, then we're going to pay for it in the long haul by suspension or write-ups, or even maybe costing our job, termination. So you just better be glad I caught it, because the whole cell would have got rolled up. Maybe even our supervisor and team lead would have got rolled up, and QA too, for not catching that mistake. So instead of being in your feelings, think about the whole overall of the business that was saved. Think about the overall consequence that didn't happen. Now, this is you know, a double YouTube video. This is part 2 to the, you know, referring back to the first video I just made. As usual, like I always say, if you like my videos, you can subscribe. Like I told y'all before, I just speak real shit. I don't be having no music in my videos. I don't be doing all the editing. I just come straight raw with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to come with it. You know what I'm saying? Because this is just the way it is. This is the way real life is. Like I said in one of my videos before, don't you like reality TV? This is the fucking reality TV. This is as real as reality gets right here. So I just speak it, you know what I'm saying? I speak real shit, like I always tell y'all in my videos. So, you know, you can give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down, like I always say. It doesn't really matter. I just want to see some feedback, you know. And, you know, black folks, we got to start supporting one another. I always tell y'all this. This is the reason why we don't have the unity now. Because we don't support one another. Now, this person is African American. She could have just been like, you know what, Rodney, I appreciate you catching that, you know what I'm saying, because you saved all our asses from, you know, a possible write-up or anything. But instead, she want to walk past me with her attitude and all this other bullshit. Like, miss me with it, man. For real, miss me with it. Because that's not what it's about. It's not about me trying to get you in trouble. It's about catching a problem before it becomes an even bigger problem for not just you and me, but for the company itself. That could have cost the company a lot of money for that. You sending out one product that says this, but it's another product. So guess what? If it would have went to, you talking about fuel costs from the truck drivers that had to drive the product up there that's labeled wrong, all the costs of the labels that were printed, the ink that was printed, the money that it cost them to even ship the stuff, the paper, the bill of ladings, all this type of stuff. This is what I'm talking about, business now. You got to think about the whole overall view. What if this was your business and that would have happened and somebody didn't catch it? Guess how much money it would have cost you? Probably $5,000 or $6,000, maybe 10 grand, maybe more. Just for something so simple. And this is just, black folks, y'all got to start opening up y'all minds, man. Stop thinking so damn narrow-minded all the time and think about the overall of what could possibly happen. Think about the consequences behind your actions, man, for real. And don't get mad at somebody else for saving your ass, because you got to think about it. Sometimes what may look bad on the outside shell may be actually a blessing on the inside. You just never know. You know? What if the whole sale would have got rolled up? What if the whole sale would have got suspended? Then that would have been money out of our pockets. And then probably the supervisor and the team lead, like I said before. This shit could have really got out of hand, all because some labels was wrong. Simple shit like that. Little sparks causing forest fires. So anyway, like I said before, you got the subscribe buttons at the bottom. You got the thumbs up. This is what it look like. And you got the thumbs down. This is what it look like. It's up to y'all people that's watching the videos, because I know some of y'all are watching it, but I'm just not getting any feedback from it. You know, I mean, I'm not going to beg y'all for it, because it's up to y'all to do it. I can't get in y'all brain and say, hey, yeah, why don't you go ahead and give Roger B. Brown some support, you know, in his channel. I mean, like I told y'all before, the problem with black people is that we don't give each other enough. You know, we too worried about the next man coming up instead of just supporting that person. You just never know. Some person that you might support one day might be that same person that helped you come up. But y'all too busy worrying about yourselves, and the other people the same way. It ain't just black, but it's just for what I'm seeing in my community. I'm just calling my black folks out. It's y'all. You know, y'all, you know, too selfish. Y'all too worried about yourself. Y'all can't stand to see the next nigga or the sister come up. Y'all gotta always try to hold us down. We've been held down long enough, black folks. We need to start, you know, helping each other rise up. If we don't help each other, nobody's gonna fucking help us. If you don't help yourself, nobody's gonna help you, man. For real. That's how it is out here, man. We have other people out here that will be willing to help us if we will actually help ourselves first. But we too worried about the next man shining, and too worried about the next sister shining. We can't even care enough for our own brother or sister to help them out. Something so simple as a thumbs up or a thumbs down, all it is just pressing the button. That's all. Can't even do that? Is it that bad that brothers and sisters can't even do that? That you can't stand to see a person come up that bad that you can't even press a thumbs up or a thumbs down or subscribe to a brother channel that's speaking some real shit, or a sister, or anybody out here. It ain't even gotta be in our race. It's social support sometimes. Stop thinking about just your damn self all the time. And start thinking about everybody else, because when you think about everybody else, love your neighbor as you love yourself, then that's when you get your blessings. That's when things will start opening up for you. It's a lot of selfish people out here. They don't think about nobody but themselves. And I got families that's like that. People like that in my own family like that. It's a shame. We got to start coming up. And the only way we going to come up is by having unity with each other. I say this all the time. All right, man. Y'all have a good day.